In this video, I'll demonstrate how to launch your CloudTime machine and how to connect to it, and then how to connect to your SQL Server using the SQL Server Management Studio query client. Let's begin by launching a browser, and let's go to the Santa Barbara City College pipeline login. And use the Canvas link to start the Canvas Learning Management System. Locate your CIS-117 course shell and access it. And this assumes that you have already requested a CloudTime instance from your instructor and that it has been assigned. So you go down to your CloudTime virtual lab and click Launch CloudTime. This is the instructor view. Let's change over to the student view to see what you would see. And return to CloudTime. Launch a CloudTime lab computer in the cloud. And now you see the instance that has been assigned to you by your instructor, and the state is stopped. Let's change that to started. You can either click on the link to start it or click Start Machine. The status will go to pending, and after a few moments, it should go to starting or running. Okay, the machine is now running, and that may be still, although it is technically running, it may still be doing boot up and doing some system checks and whatnot. So we may or may not be able to connect if we're too fast on the trigger. So if it doesn't connect the first time, wait a couple minutes and give it a try. And let's start the remote desktop client. And we want to change the IP address to the one provided here. I'll just simply Control-C to copy it and paste it in here. And I need to change the account to capital A, lowercase d, administrator. And let's go ahead and connect. And connect. And the password, all caps, SBCC-CIS-117. And of course, on your instance, after the very first time you log in, you should probably change that to something that only you know. So change it to a good password. And I'll go ahead and accept that certificate. And here is our running instance. And in the case of the CloudTime instance, the server is already running, so I don't have to start the service. It should be running when I start the instance. And I've created a shortcut down here to launch the SQL Server Management Studio. Okay. Go ahead and connect. The default should be correct. And now we see that we have connected. And indeed, our databases are all out here. Now, on a system that you are running standalone Windows, if you've installed it yourself, you'll need to run the scripts to create these databases. If you are experimenting and you happen to mess up your databases, it is important to know how to reload those databases, and that will be covered in the other videos that address how to do this in the general Windows environment. The method is essentially the same. Thanks for watching.